We welcome you here today, those of you that are here as visitors. We're glad to see you with us today. We're glad to know that you're interested in the work of the Board of Education. Do we have visitors or media?
Excuse me, Miss Johnson, we can barely hear you down at this end.
Hello, can you hear me now?
I got you. Thank you.
We have no media present today? No, okay. Is there an objection to approving the minutes as presented? Hearing none, the minutes are approved by unanimous consent. Is there an objection to approving the is there an objection to approving the agenda as presented? Hearing none, the agenda is approved by unanimous consent. Our first committee item, the approval of certification endorsement and dual language immersion. Make sure we all understand who's on this committee. Okay. First committee item is approval of certification endorsements in dual language immersion. Who is that? I don't have a name, so I'm not sure who. Sherry. Sherry's doing it. Okay.
Good morning. I am Sherry Schneider, and I'm the Assistant Director of Office of Educator Services under Mary Hope. And I've been working collaboratively with Rocio Zalba on creating endorsements for immersion educators in state. And Rocio is actually going to tell you a little bit more about the ins and outs of that.
Thank you. Good morning, everybody. My name is Rocio Salva, and I am the Education Associate for World Languages in the Office of Assessment and Standards. It is my honor to be here today to seek approval of the 3 endorsement pathways we have developed for our dual language immersion teachers, coaches, and instructional leaders in South Carolina. Before I begin, I would like to acknowledge the collaborative efforts that have brought this proposal to fruition over the last couple of years. First, I would like to recognize Dr. Amanda Manillo. She's a dual language immersion and world language specialist, and who worked alongside me for over a year, and she's here today. My colleagues in the Office of Educator Services have also played a crucial role through their insightful questions and evaluations along this journey. And lastly, the Virtual SC Office for providing a framework and system that will enable us to implement and deliver these courses efficiently should they receive state approval. This initiative illustrates a successful collaboration between 3 offices within our agency, of which I've been very proud to be a part of. The necessity of these 3 endorsements emerged from my ongoing discussions with dual immersion coordinators, as well as the feedback received following various professional developments opportunities given to our immersion teachers over the past few years. Currently, there are 281 DLI teachers, dual language immersion teachers, engaged in our K-12 immersion programs, with 221 of these educators teaching math and science in the target language. And when I say target language, I mean French, math, Chinese, German, at the K-5 level. The remaining educators teach at the middle and high school levels, and at these levels, they may teach the language and literature courses in the target language, but they may also teach other disciplines like sciences or art in the target language, contingent, of course, their respective certifications. In the coming years, the number of middle school and high school immersion teachers will continue to increase, particularly as at least 3 of our 11 local education agencies that offer immersion will graduate their first elementary cohort into the middle school level, while 4 will be promoting their first immersion cohort into the high school level. All these educators, whether teaching 2nd grade math in French or 6th grade science in Spanish, face the same challenge of teaching academic content in a way that is comprehensible to the student. They must cultivate the students' metalinguistic awareness while effectively integrating core content standards and world language standards to foster the students' biliteracy skills. Achieving these objectives requires a distinctive set of skills beyond traditional teacher preparation. And while there are undergraduate and graduate programs that equip future teachers and instructional leaders in immersion education, there are yet no such programs available in South Carolina. As a result, our findings indicate that fewer than 1% of our K-12 immersion teachers have received education and training in immersion strategies, with only 52% of administrators possessing similar training in the area of leading immersion programs. For an immersion program to be successful, knowledge of immersion education, strategic planning, and systematic support needs to be in place. This is where the endorsement pathways for coaches and instructional leaders become invaluable. Coaches who support immersion teachers are expected to provide targeted feedback to strengthen immersion pedagogy, demonstrate effective strategies for biliteracy and content instruction, and ensure proper use of the target language, just to name a few. Administrators, on the other hand, have an added layer of responsibility to protect, guide, and grow the immersion programs by championing initiatives, ensuring fidelity to the model so that language allocation and program design stay intact, providing instructional leadership, and overseeing the program management and operations. The potential benefits of these optional endorsement pathways extend beyond addressing the immediate needs of our current staff or even helping with teacher retention. They also act as an educational tool and foundation for any school or district who may consider pursuing opening a DLI program in the future. One of the immersion coaches captured this exact sentiment in one of the letters of support you have received, and I quote, "In my experience, educators who receive targeted professional development are better equipped to meet the diverse academic and linguistic needs of their students. These endorsements would not only elevate the quality of instruction in existing programs, but would also provide a clear framework for supporting and expanding dual language initiatives throughout South Carolina. By investing in the professional growth of our staff, we ultimately ensure stronger outcomes for our students." And on the topic of our students, I would be remiss if I did not mention that there is an abundance of research and national data that stresses the many academic, cognitive, and social benefits of immersion education, benefits that we are observing in our classrooms today. We see immersion students with strong literacy skills who perform well in our math and ELA states tests and have enhanced problem-solving and communication skills. Anecdotal evidence has also suggested that they are more at ease connecting with a wider range of people in their schools and communities. Additionally, we know that their high proficiency in 2 languages provides them with a competitive advantage in the job market, particularly in fields where bilingual employees are highly sought after. Recognizing this significant impact, one that aligns with the profile of the South Carolina graduate and our mission at SCDE, it is my belief that equipping our immersion educators and instructional leaders with specialized training via these endorsements will better serve our learners and contribute positively to the educational landscape in South Carolina. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Are there any questions of Ms. Alba?
Yeah, I'm just curious about something. How much of the student's day is actually spent in immersion? I mean, are they going to every class and it's all in Chinese, or?
Right. So the models that we offer here in South Carolina is called a 50-50 model, where they spend half of the day in the target language and the other half of the day it's in English. So for our K-5 schools, the way that it works is that students learn math and science in the target language, and then they learn ELA and all other contents in English.
Thank you.
Yes.
Any other questions?
Yes. Excuse me, Madam Chair.
Okay.
Is there a goal to have them comprehending English and reading and comprehending English by any particular level throughout their career?
Right. So are you talking about like their language proficiency
Yes.
in English and also in the target language?
Yes.
So our students, what we know about our immersion students is that they are at grade level by the end of primary school and above grade level in middle school when it comes to their English scores and their math scores. So they do perform really well when it comes to their English skills. So learning math and science in the target language is not a deficiency or a disadvantage. Quite the opposite. It ends up being an advantage. Now, in regards to the language skills in the target language, we do have a set of proficiency benchmarks that we recommend that our students or that our districts kind of aim at. So we really want our students to have an advanced level of proficiency in the language by the time they finish high school. And it's not an easy thing to get. I just want to say it's hard.
I do have one question. This may be a Mary question. Is this replacing certification, or is this going to be just an add-on for the teacher?
You want to say?
This is not replacing, we don't currently have an endorsement for immersion. So this will be a new endorsement that will be available to educators, principals, and coaches in the field. Right now, it won't be a requirement. I could foresee it in the future becoming a requirement for the immersion classroom, but we will have to take time to implement this before we would make it a requirement.
Are we applying that equally to teachers as we are to students? I mean, I know we're bringing a lot of foreign teachers in that are not very literate in English. Do we assist them in teaching?
Well, as far as foreign teachers, we have several different types. International exchange program teachers, which are here on a temporary visa to share their skills in the U.S. and then return to their home country. They are given an English proficiency test in order to qualify for that program.
They have to be They have to have English proficiency before we put them in the classroom.
Correct. Now, there are other international educators that someone may hire that is on an H-1B or here on a green card. That would be kind of determined through the hiring process if they had the adequate English language skills.
But a point of clarity here, what you presented today, dual immersion, is different from what you're talking about with English speaker or multilingual.
Correct.
This is primarily, I may be saying this incorrect, but English speakers who are learning a different language.
That's correct. So what we're presenting here today, immersion, is different from English as a second language. That would be a completely different topic. And we have an endorsement for that already. That's for students whose primary language is not English. English is their second language. We have an endorsement for that. But this is for English-speaking students that want to learn a new language through this immersion process.
And I just want to say, I applaud you for this. I went through the process of having my teachers endorsed and gifted and talented, and saw how wonderful that was in providing the professional development that they needed. So this endorsement is very much needed. So thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
And I also would like to say it's great that you all are starting at such a young age.
Yes. We are having tremendous success with our students, and I just want to tell you, I just met a young woman at the supermarket, and she asked me what I was doing. She's like, "Oh, I'm an immersion kid." She's a 21-year-old who's finishing university, and she did mention to me that it has opened up so many doors for her. And so many experiences. That is something that she would recommend to any parent and child. Yeah.
Any other questions? If not, is there a motion to approve the approval of certification endorsements in dual language immersion?
Madam Chair, I would like to make a motion that we approve the certification endorsement in dual language immersion.
Do I have a second?
Second, Warren.
Second was Warren. All those in favor of the motion signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed? The motion carries.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. We appreciate that. We have no information items today. Is there a motion to place this item that we've just approved on the consent agenda?
Make a motion
Second.
Mr. Warren made the motion. Is there a second?
Yes, I second.
Mr. Harrington, second. All those in favor of the motion signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed? The motion carries. No other business. Is there a motion for us to adjourn?
Madam Chair, I make a motion to adjourn.
Thank you. A motion's been made that we adjourn. Do we have a second?
I have a second.
And we have a second. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Thank you.